Christine stepped out of her car in a soft gray dress, the afternoon sun warm against the venue's stone facade. She walked inside, past the florals and champagne, and picked up a program from the entrance table. Her eyes found the line she was supposed to be on. Maid of honor, Nicole.
Nicole, my cousin. What is she doing in my spot?
Across the room, Nicole stood in a bridesmaid dress, laughing with a champagne glass in hand.
Christine, dear, I was hoping you wouldn't see that.
Why is my name crossed out? What did my mother tell you?
She said you'd stolen from the wedding fund. I had no choice but to replace you 2 hours ago.
She lied. And now I have to fix this before the ceremony starts.
Without another word, Christine turned and walked toward the bridal suite. She strode down the corridor, her gray dress swishing, guests turning and murmuring as she passed.
Going somewhere, Christine. The ceremony is about to start, and you are not in the program.
Move, Nicole. I need to speak with Isabella now.
She doesn't want to see a thief. You lost your spot, so step aside.
Christine brushed past her without a word. Nicole's face twisted in fury. Outside the bridal suite, a nervous bridesmaid blocked the door, arms crossed.
What's all that noise? My mother said I wasn't to be disturbed.
The bridesmaid hesitated, but Christine pushed the door open and stepped in.
Christine, what's happening? You are supposed to be in the bridal party, but I saw Nicole wearing your dress.
She held the program in her hands, confusion now mixed with a trace of hope.
Isabella, I didn't do what they said. Please, just 5 minutes alone. That's all I ask.
The bridal suite door swung open, and Patricia rushed inside, panic sharpening her features.
Christine, you shouldn't be here. Isabella doesn't need this stress before the ceremony.
Isabella deserves to know what her mother and mine discussed. If you won't tell her, I will.
This is absurd. The ceremony is in 20 minutes, and you are making a scene.
Stop. I want to hear her. Mother, please wait outside. Christine, say what you came to say.
Patricia hesitated, her mouth opening and closing, but Isabella's gaze was firm.
Fine. But if this ruins your day, don't blame me.
Thank you for listening. I brought proof.
She reached for her phone, her fingers steady despite the weight of the moment.
Isabella, I need you to know I never took a single cent from that fund. Not one.
But Mom and Donna both said you'd been withdrawing money for weeks. They were so certain.
Certainty doesn't make it true. I have proof. Every payment I made is recorded in my Venmo history.
Isabella's gaze flicked to the clock on the vanity. 17 minutes until the ceremony.
If you are telling the truth, why would my mother do this? Why would yours?
Because my mother wanted Nicole to have the spotlight, and yours trusted her over the truth.
Christine's thumb hovered over the Venmo app, her steady hand betraying no fear.
Show me, but quickly. I can't be late to my own wedding if this is a misunderstanding.
She tapped the icon, and the screen lit up with a list of transactions. She angled the phone toward Isabella, the proof right there in black and white.
Look, bridal boutique $800 for your dress alterations, suite layers $1,200 for the cake deposit. That's from me.
You paid for my alterations? The whole time I thought. My mother said you'd stolen.
I gave more than anyone. Every vendor, every unexpected cost. I covered it myself. She lied to both of us.
Isabella's hands trembled, the phone shaking as realization sank in. The wedding dress suddenly felt like a costume.
What is taking so long? The ceremony is in 10 minutes, Christine. You are ruining everything.
Actually, this is perfect timing. Isabella, you need to see your mother's phone. The texts with Donna.
Mother, give me your phone, right now.
Excuse me, you are being ridiculous. I won't be interrogated like this.
But Isabella's voice left no room for argument. After a frozen second, Patricia unlocked the device and handed it over. The message thread with Donna sat at the top of the screen. Isabella's thumb hovered, her breath caught. The newest message from Donna read, "Just tell Isabella Christine stole from the fund. She won't question it, and Nicole can step in."
She planned this to humiliate my best friend on my wedding day. You and Donna coordinated this lie. You told me Christine was a thief, and I almost believed it.
I was under pressure, and Donna said it was for the best. You have to understand.
I can't walk down that aisle with this between us. I need to talk to Oliver before anything else.
Her hands rose to the veil. She unpinned it slowly, letting it fall onto the vanity without a second glance.
I have to see Oliver before another minute passes. Cover for me if anyone asks.
You can't just walk out. The guests are waiting. The whole family is out there.
I'll walk with you.
Christine opened the door, and Isabella stepped into the corridor, the quiet click of the handle sealing their decision. Isabella walked down the corridor without her veil, her gown brushing the carpet. Christine, a steady shadow behind her.
What are you doing? The ceremony is in minutes. You can't just leave.
Guests turned, mouths agape, as the bride passed without a glance. No bouquet, no veil, no smile. The wedding photographer instinctively raised his camera, the flash freezing the chaos for a split second.
Nicole, step aside. I am done with lies today.
You'll regret this. Everyone will talk.
Christine didn't slow. She matched Isabella's pace, her gray dress cutting through the murmurs. They reached the groom's suite. The gold plaque glinted under the hallway lights.
Let me.
The door opened, revealing Oliver in a charcoal suit, tie undone, his expression shifting from surprise to deep concern.
Isabella, you are pale. What happened? And where's your veil?
My mother and Donna lied. Christine didn't steal anything. She paid for most of the wedding, and they schemed to replace her with Nicole.
Oliver's jaw tightened. He listened without interrupting, his hand gentle on her arm.
I can't marry you today. Not with this cloud hanging over us. I want to postpone, not cancel, until we sort this mess.
You don't even have to ask. We'll do it your way. The families need to fix this before we celebrate.
He pulled her into a tight embrace, his tie still hanging loose, her dress rustling against his suit.
We'll tell them together. The people who love us will understand, and the ones who don't, well, they'll show their true colors.
He didn't even hesitate. That's how I know he's the right one.
I'll stand with you both. Whatever you need.
Oliver took Isabella's hand, and together they turned toward the corridor where the guests waited, ready to face the fallout. They walked into the ceremony hall, where rows of guests sat whispering, expecting a wedding.
Thank you all for coming. There won't be a wedding today. We need to postpone until our families are honest with each other.
What is this? After everything we've done for you, you throw it away over a little misunderstanding.
She didn't throw anything away. You did. The moment you lied about me.
This is all your fault, Christine.
Patricia sank into a chair in the front row, her face buried in her hands. The guests rose from their seats, a wave of whispers and scraping chairs filling the hall as they filed out. Christine placed a hand on Isabella's back, standing beside her as the last murmurs faded.
It's done. No more lies today.
The ceremony hall fell silent, empty save for the two of them and the echo of retreating footsteps. Donna stood before Christine, her finger jabbing the air, every word a weapon.
You've always been the problem, Christine. Today you proved it. You are nothing but a selfish little girl.
You can't hurt me anymore. I know who I am, and your lies are exposed.
I should have stopped this. I knew it was wrong, but I was afraid. I am sorry, Christine.
Save your guilt, Patricia. This day is ruined because of her, not us.
Number. You ruined it with your scheming. Now leave. You and Nicole aren't welcome here anymore.
Donna turned sharply and marched toward the exit, her silence heavier than any insult. Patricia watched her go, the handkerchief in her hands twisted beyond recognition. Christine closed her eyes, the tension draining from her shoulders for the first time all afternoon. Isabella's fingers laced through hers, a silent promise that the worst was finally over. In a quiet side room, Isabella still wore her gown, but the weight had lifted.
I am so sorry I doubted you. I should have trusted you from the start.
You don't owe me an apology. They set us against each other, but we broke through.
She forgives so easily. I'll never take that for granted. Next time, it'll be tiny. just family who truly support us. And you, where you belong.
I'll be there with you. No one will ever take that away again.
Oliver leaned in the doorway, catching the tail end of their plan.
Tiny wedding, I am in. I prefer quality over quantity anyway.
For the first time all day, the room filled with genuine laughter. No date was set, but the promise stood, a future ceremony built on truth and trust. Patricia appeared in the doorway of the side room, her eyes red and her voice unsteady.
Isabella, I can't take back what I did, but I am begging for a chance to make it right.
You'll have to earn it. No more deception. No more hiding behind Donna.
I know. I'll never let her manipulate me again.
From the hallway, Nicole paused, her ear close to the door, scowling.
And one more thing. Donna and Nicole are not welcome at the wedding. Not now, not ever.
That's the only way forward.
Immediate family only. Parents, siblings, and Christine. That's the list.
Patricia hesitated, then nodded, accepting the terms she knew she deserved. The new guest list was written on a napkin, but its lines held more promise than any engraved invitation. 6 weeks later, in a golden-lit living room, Christine and Isabella sat surrounded by buckets of wildflowers.
I can't believe we're actually doing this. A real wedding. No drama, just the people who matter.
Tiny, just the way we always joked about. No crowds, no cameras, just us.
Patricia appeared at the doorway, her expression lighter than before, and asked to speak with Christine outside.
Christine, I owe you more than I can say. I should have trusted my own judgment, not Donna's. I am deeply sorry.
You hurt Isabella more than me, but she wants you here, so I'll accept your apology. Just don't make me regret it.
Patricia nodded, tears slipping down her cheeks, a fragile bridge rebuilt on that quiet porch. Later, the backyard transformed into a secret garden of twinkling lights and simple white chairs.
This is how it should have been all along.
The evening air carried a quiet certainty. Tomorrow would finally bring the wedding they deserved. Morning light slipped through sheer curtains as Christine carefully fastened the back of Isabella's simpler white dress.
There, you look perfect. This dress suits you more than the first one.
A quiet click sounded as someone captured the moment on a phone. Patricia entered the room, holding a vintage jewelry box with trembling hands.
I wore this on my wedding day. I want you to have it, if you'll accept.
I do accept. Thank you for being here, Mom. It means more than you know.
They embraced, the bracelet catching the light between them.
Ready? Love? The arbor is waiting, and so am I.
No fear left in her. Just him, the flowers, and the truth they'd fought for.
Christine handed over the small wildflower bouquet, their fingers brushing, a silent promise passing between them. Christine's phone lit up just as her hand touched the door handle. She glanced at the screen, then sent the call straight to voicemail.
Who was it?
No one who matters today. Today is only you.
The car rolled through quiet streets, wildflower bouquets on the back seat, sunshine pouring through the windows. When they turned onto the familiar gravel drive, the backyard glowed ahead, strung with fairy lights and dotted with simple white chairs. Oliver stood under the arbor, his brother beside him, a quiet smile on his face as he watched the arriving car. A handful of immediate family murmured on the chairs, the evening sun draping them in gold. Isabella's father waited near the gate, offering his arm as she stepped out of the car. The string quartet began to play. Isabella smoothed her dress, exchanged a glance with Christine, and nodded. The ceremony was about to begin. Isabella walked down the petal-strewn aisle on her father's arm, her wildflower bouquet trembling with each step. Oliver's eyes locked onto hers, and the world shrank until only the two of them existed under the arbor.
This is exactly where she belongs.
The officiant spoke words of love and commitment, his voice warm in the quiet evening air.
Isabella, from this day forward, I promise to be your partner in truth and in trust.
Oliver, I promise to stand beside you with an open heart and an honest faith.
They slid gold bands onto each other's fingers, the rings catching the last glint of sun. And then they kissed, Tender and unhurried, as the small gathering rose in applause, Christine watched, her controlled smile finally breaking, a tear sliding down her cheek.
We made it.
Beneath a canopy of fairy lights, the small reception table buzzed with laughter and clinking glasses.
To my wife, who fights for what's right, even when it's hard, I am the luckiest man here.
And here is to Christine, who proved that loyalty means more than blood.
The glasses rang out, and for a while, the only sounds were forks on plates and happy murmurs.
I never thought I'd enjoy such a simple evening, but this feels right.
It is right. No pretense, no performance, just family.
Oliver reached for Isabella's hand under the table, a quiet gesture of steady support. As the meal wound down, Patricia slowly rose from her chair, a champagne glass trembling in her hand.
I'd like to say a few words, if you'll allow me.
The table fell silent. All eyes turned toward her, and the weight of unspoken apologies hung in the evening air. Patricia's voice shook as she began, but she didn't look away from Christine.
6 weeks ago, I let a lie destroy this wedding. I let Donna convince me Christine was a thief, and I used that to remove her. Christine, I should have known better. You've been this family's cornerstone, and I repaid you with betrayal. I am so deeply sorry.
A single tear slipped down Christine's cheek, her controlled smile softening into something fragile.
Isabella and Christine have a friendship stronger than any conspiracy. I hope I can earn back a fraction of the trust I broke.
Isabella pressed a hand to her heart, her eyes glistening as she looked at her mother.
Thank you for that. I accept your apology, for both of us.
To the truth, finally told, and to the two women who held it together.
The glasses clinked together, a clear note cutting through the evening air. Around the table, years of hurt began to heal under the gentle hum of fairy lights. Hours after the last toast, alone in her room, Christine's phone buzzed on the nightstand. The screen read, "Donna." She stared at the name for 3 rings, then pressed the red circle and ended it.
I won't let your voice break my peace.
The voicemail icon appeared. She tapped it, then hit delete without a pause. No curiosity left.
That chapter is closed.
She set the phone aside and leaned back onto the pillow.
Today was perfect. She was perfect.
No guilt for the mother she'd cut off, only gratitude for the family she'd chosen. She closed her eyes, the lingering scent of wildflowers, a reminder of the joy, and as sleep came, Christine knew that door was closed forever, and the peace was hers to keep. 6 months later, Christine walked into the sunlit hospital room, a bouquet of wildflowers in her hand.
You are just in time. She's been waiting for you. I think she knows your voice.
Come meet your goddaughter. She's been waiting to meet her favorite person.
Isabella gently placed the tiny bundle into Christine's waiting arms. The baby's eyes fluttered open for just a moment.
She's so tiny, so impossibly perfect. I can't believe she's real.
We haven't told anyone her name yet. We wanted you to be the first to hear it.
You waited for me to name your daughter. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just be here, like you've always been.
Isabella reached out and squeezed Christine's hand, then leaned in close until her lips were near Christine's ear, and she whispered a name into Christine's ear so softly that only Christine could hear. Christine's eyes flew open, a tear sliding down as she pulled back to look at Isabella.
Her middle name, it's Christine.
Yes, so she'll always carry the best part of us with her.
A sob caught in Christine's throat, and she cradled the baby closer, her smile breaking wide. The name was Lucia Christine, a legacy of loyalty woven into her very first breath.
We wanted her to know that true friendship can shape a life.
Christine kissed the baby's forehead, her tears falling gently onto the pink blanket.
I found my family. This little girl is proof.
Isabella reached out and pulled Christine into a one-armed hug around the baby. In that sunlit room, 2 women and a newborn held together a bond that no lie could ever break. For a moment, the room shimmered, and Christine saw them both as little girls, 2 children chasing fireflies in a field, promising forever.
We kept that promise. Even when the world tried to break it, we held on.
The vision faded, and the present reclaimed the room, the baby still warm in Christine's arms.
You know, a godmother doesn't replace anyone. She's someone who chooses you back.
And you've always chosen us. Now she'll know your name before she can even say it.
Lucia Christine let out a tiny sigh, as if blessing the bond that had already shaped her small world. Oliver moved behind Isabella, his hand resting on her shoulder, completing the circle. It was more than a friendship. It was the family they had fought for, now cradled in their arms. As the sun dipped lower, casting long golden rays, Christine looked down at Lucia and whispered back, "I'll always be here." And in that warm room, with her best friend's hand in hers, Christine knew every storm had been worth the peace they had finally found.